Lovely. So what I'm serving you today is very Disney adult alien. Because I want Pizza Planet to exist. If you're a longtime listener, you know I love Pizza Planet. I want it to exist, and not like in Disneyland, like there's like a pizza place, little pizza cart called Pizza Planet. I'm saying like the legit,
full amusement park. I think
legit Pizza Planet.
And I'm serving bathrobe and the tie. I think I wore to my last job interview.
I love it.
It was it was tied. Like this is I didn't do this.
Oh.
Or if I did it once, like a year ago. Also, I did not know that it shuts off the monitor on the camera, so this is fun.
Oh, I'm frightened.
It's like going in blind, but maybe actually that'll be less of a distraction.
Sure.
Maybe I'll look at the actual camera.
I know.
Maybe. It's kind of less intimidating. So today's episode is sponsored by Fred Meyer. Not really Fred Meyer. I took this several years ago from a store.
Theft. Today's episode is sponsored by theft. Anyways, so today we're
making up a game.
We're making up a game. We were inspired last night. I rewatched, but he watched for the first time. My favorite shapes, Julio Torres's.
Which was good.
Special. Yeah, it was very good. Am I speaking loud again?
No, I turned it up too far.
Oh. Anyway, so we rewatched that and we were just inspired by the storytelling. And I feel like we have a lot of good stories to tell.
Yeah.
Both fictional and non.
So we went to the dollar store and we each selected, hand selected. We don't. That's my sweat.
Tasty.
This is what I get like when I don't set up things and I set them up right before we shoot.
Sure.
And I'm running around the apartment.
I can't. It's my fucking head.
But
we are eternally grateful.
We went to the dollar store. We each hand selected 5 items, props, if you will, for the other person to tell a story with. Mm-hmm. And they total improv, right?
Yeah. Okay. It's like basically just an improv class.
And it can go anywhere we want.
It's just an improv show.
We can take it wherever.
Sure.
Right? But we have to have a story.
We're kind of just like, this reminds me of,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yes, and is the moral of today is yes, and. Thanks.
All right. We also have a call from our friend Thomas.
Yes.
Which.
Cue the call. Oh, my goodness. My son. Oh.
He's going to attack the camera.
You might see my son's snoot come in here real quick.
Get in front of the lens.
Beauty. You crazy critter.
Okay. So he's pissed because I took his toy that he likes to play with, turned it upside down, and put a case of water bottles on it because he was trying to flip it over. Okay. So
Turbo scratcher.
I am going
Not
to
messy, but
open
loud.
it and then hope that this plays correctly. It looks like we got
grateful.
2 voicemails because I think he ran out of time.
Can you see the little... Anyways.
I think it's visible. Okay, here is the first one. Maybe. Okay, maybe not. I did hit play. Okay.
Weekly check-in, rather.
Hi, guys. It's Thomas. First time, long time. Super excited to call back with updates about my friend that could possibly be a spy.
Thomas.
I realized I left some important details out, so this time I have notes and I'm going to get everything out. So he's a friend that I met through my New York friends from when I lived here a few years ago. They met him just before quarantine, and so he's kind of in the friend group, kind of not yet, like not like in. Most important detail of why we think he may be a spy or why he's a little suspicious. He is a Harvard grad. He speaks fluent Arabic, Mandarin, and Spanish.
Is he white?
He was part of this infamous traveling a cappella group at Harvard. But here's the thing. He just graduated from Harvard. Well, he graduated a year ago, but he only works 10 hours a week as a freelance tutor. And he gets his connections off of the Upwork equivalent for tutoring, which that's a great cover. 10 hours a week. That's his job, tutoring, but he can also leave the country anytime he wants. He's lived in the rainforest for like 6 months.
What?
Been to all different countries. He went to London a few weeks ago. He also went on this mysterious 3-week ski trip and came back with a limp. But when he came back and we asked, where'd you go skiing? What resorts did you go to? He had no idea the names of the resorts. Okay, so that's things. Here are some of the things that you suggested that I find. You talked about him having a Facebook. He has a Facebook. It's very empty. He told me he's used this app before that like totally wiped his entire feed of like anything he's ever posted or been tagged in. He grew up and is from somewhere in Ohio, which the polls do say that's a pretty sketchy place. Emily suggested I follow him home one night. And the first night I met him, we were leaving the house, and the person who was hosting was like, "Oh, you guys live in the same direction. Maybe you can take the train together, walk home, whatever." And so we start walking, and it was my first few weeks back, so we missed the train station. And we end up walking all the way home together. It was a very awkward walk. And at one point, like to illustrate how awkward it was, at one point I ended up giving him advice. And I'm like, why the hell am I giving this Harvard grad unsolicited advice? I don't know. But anyways, all of a sudden he was like, "Oh, hey, I think I passed my house. My street's back there." And so that would make sense if the conversation we were having was like good and like we were just like way too into the conversation to miss the street. But it wasn't. It was terrible.
And that's where the first one ends. And I just have to say, the visual I'm getting when I'm thinking of them walking home is like, did you ever sneak out of your house?
No, not really. I was well behaved.
Okay. Fine. Looking back, this was Mom, Dad, if you're listening, some smarter choices could have been made. I was given, my brother and I both had a bedroom that had exterior doors to the house. So like I could just walk out of the house and no one would know.
See, I didn't have like friends or anywhere to go.
Well, no, yeah. So here's the thing. I didn't really have anything to do, but I knew some other people. And this was especially like weekends or the summer. My friend Connor, who I don't know if he listens to this podcast, but if you do, what's up, Connor? One time we snuck out with a friend that was staying over at my house, and we just like walked to the middle school that we went to and just like laid in the field at like 3 a.m. Sure. So that was the vibe I was getting, is like, we're not supposed to be out here. But like,
yeah,
like I love that. Like you couldn't do that in Los Angeles. You might get shot, but like, but just like being out at night, like it gave me those vibes. I've had that night, like going home from a party back when I like drank excessively. Mm-hmm. One time, this is completely unrelated, I slept in front of a friend's house because my brain told me that I shouldn't go inside. Anyway, what? Here's the rest. We can talk about that in a minute. Here's the rest of Thomas's message.
"Hi guys, it's Thomas again. I got cut off. But don't worry. Like I said, I took notes. So I know exactly where I was at. I was talking about my friend. And how we walked back.
Yes, you were.
And he was like, "Oh yeah, that's my street." But this raised my suspicion because I'm like, we weren't even having a good conversation. Nothing was flowing. It was very awkward. And you forgot where you lived. I'm like, that's fishy. You don't want me to know where you live. So it was suspicious. But I've since seen the outside of his apartment, like sharing an Uber, seen him walk into the building. I've never been inside, however. But everything since then has still gotten more weird and more weird. He will not give personal details about himself. Like, I've seen him 5, 10, 6 times now and just never get any personal details. Very awkward. What else is there? Oh, but that night where it was like the awkward walk home, like my friends were freaking out because they're like, "Wow, he really opened up to you. Like you found out more than we know." And so I don't know who this guy is or why people hang out with him, because he doesn't seem to like really want to be there or open up to friends, which is fine. But It's just very strange. And we want to know why, but maybe we aren't as fun as we think. And so
Ouch.
he's just not really ready to open up or really dying to be our friends the way that we want to be his friend. But anyway, any questions you think that will help? Any ways that we want to find out that he's a spy, but not let him know that we know, because then he'll be reassigned, he'll be forced, he'll be moved away, and there goes a friend. So anyway, let me know.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
He's either a spy or he is a trust fund kid who is very private.
I'm going to add
up for the traveling and like
a third option of possibly traumatized.
Yeah, so that's where I go.
Because as I'm listening to this, this is how I was through, well, while I was at the University of Idaho. And like, we have friends that we made collectively, or like I didn't make through you, like people that I know from that don't know a fucking thing about me. Mm-hmm. Because I intentionally, it was so fucked up. Like I intentionally like brainwashed myself into like not revealing any personal information.
I don't know how you do it.
Like you just learned my brother's name yesterday.
I'm going to be honest with you. I already forgot it, and you can tell me it later. I am forgetting.
Oh,
wait. Nope. Never mind. I remember.
Okay.
I got it. It's just the first time I heard it, so I just referred to as your brother or my brother talking about you when you were talking about yourself. Right. Anyways, I think
the walking home thing.
The spy. Who's a spy anymore, you know? I know they exist, but like, I don't think it's ever like the
spy
movies
anymore. Who's an air marshal anymore? They don't exist.
I don't know.
I mean, New York though, like New York.
Like they'd live in DC.
All spies.
Sure.
I'm just saying, if there were going to be a spy in a major city, New York would be toward the top of that list.
Yeah. But what's he spying on? Why does he have friends if he's a spy?
What if
he's busy?
What if Thomas is really the problem here and he's being spied on?
No. Well, then I'm curious if he followed you to the point where you were like walking up the steps of your apartment so he knew where you lived. Oh, maybe he's a Joe Goldberg. You ever seen You?
So is Thomas going to get murdered? Murdered?
Depends. Is he a Beck or is he a Love?
So here's what's interesting. I think that if he didn't want to be their friend.
Are you a Beck or a Love?
Anyway. If he didn't want to be their friend, I feel like he'd stop showing up.
Yeah. So there's something there keeping him there. Maybe he's just shy.
You've seen the outside of his apartment. Have you looked up the rent prices for the apartment to make sure that it's not like luxury?
Let us know about that. Let us know what his apartment, the building's like.
Yeah, have you looked up like the interior of the room to see like what they look like, where he's living?
What does he talk about in an outing?
Yeah.
And
does he vibe with you guys? Does he share any opinions? Yeah. How far is his friendship? How
does he confirm plans?
Would it be a bad thing if he ever discovered that you were talking about him on our podcast?
Yeah. Does he seem like he has an anger problem? Let us know.
What question did you ask yourself when you're meeting me?
What do you mean? Like for the first time?
I mean, like when you're like, what is this guy's deal? Like, who is he? Like, what kind of questions
I was never, I'm a very paranoid person. I never was paranoid about it. I take everything personally. So I thought it was like a matter of like you not wanting to get close to me.
Okay. And that's what Thomas is feeling.
Yeah.
Like, maybe this guy doesn't want to be my friend.
I don't think it's that. It's either trauma, he's rich and doesn't want you to know who he is. Maybe he's a celebrity. Get a photo of him and like Google reverse image search it.
Yeah, and if you ever want to send us a photo, we won't put it on the podcast, but
we won't. But we'll tell you if we know who he is. Anyways, yeah, spy, rich guy who wants to be private, shy.
Like
don't take it personally. Traumatized.
Yeah,
shy.
I mean,
don't take it personally though, because you're a cool cat.
That is weird that he forgot where he lived while having a terrible conversation with you. But like, was there alcohol involved?
No. What I took from that was he didn't forget where he was living. He just didn't want him to know where he lived. Because it was probably on the way. So he was like, "Oh shoot."
I know. I'm just saying, like, maybe was there alcohol involved that could explain that? Like, maybe he actually did, like, wasn't paying attention.
Maybe, but if he was sober, then...
Yeah, then I'm thinking he doesn't really want you to know where he lives.
Yeah.
But you know now, My question is, when you did finally find out where he lived, was he like on edge about it? Like,
when you shared it over, was it weird?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a new segment. Like, Thomas's spy friend.
Yeah. Keep us posted. Let us know any updates. But for
he
now,
wiped his Facebook. I don't think that's suspect.
The fact he has social media, not a spy. Not a spy.
Do you know his real name?
Undercover cop wouldn't even have a Facebook. Nah, dog.
Yeah, they would.
I'm saying cops, like a legit, like 21 Jump Street undercover cop. I'm not saying like goes undercover, wears a hoodie, and gets drugs from kids at a frat party. I'm saying
like, that's what I was thinking.
Not that. I'm saying undercover cop.
Like spy cop.
Yeah, like the ones that'll like play like
unless Thomas is like if Thomas is like the kingpin of a drug ring, it could be going down.
That'd make me nervous. Anyways.
The suspect that he only works 10 hours a week. So I'm thinking he's rich. The fact that he speaks so many languages, it's telling me like maybe he's just wealthy.
Yeah.
But maybe
neurodivergent.
Maybe hold on. Maybe his family is the one involved in some fuck shit.
Sure.
And he's just trying to make some friends, but he's not allowed to get too close. I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know. Are his parents like diplomats? Like,
yeah. Find out more about his family is best.
We have so many questions.
Yeah.
Again, I'm leaning toward like this guy might actually want to be your friend, but maybe he's just awkward. That's what I would like to believe.
Maybe think about it that way. Don't take it personally. Nothing against.
Just manifest him into being your friend.
Keep us posted though.
And now it is time for.
Should we do this?
I think we should.
Yeah. Okay.
We ain't in Moscow anymore.
Beach.
Look, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not okay.
What the? This is our own thing. What the fuck are you talking about?
Fuck you!
Roast yourself, dumb bitch.
How many times can I Snapchat before he gets annoyed?
He really did like that to you.
How proud are you?
I don't know what to think.
Yeah.
We are eternally grateful.
Today, we have for you. So how do you want to start? You want to just like
just fucking dive in? Should I give you like you start?
You want me to start? Okay, so look away.
No, I'm saying I'm giving you object.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I'll give you
I don't know how this is going to go.
Set the precedent. Like my pants, they're polka. I'm really the like pinnacle of fashion right now. Katie, my friend Katie, if you're watching this, she literally like her master's in fashion.
Oh. We need her.
Oui. Okay, ready?
Yeah. Okay. Today I have here, it's birdseed. I knew that. You know,
it's just a skit. Everything's a skit.
You hear that? They're coming for my seed. All right. So in here, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into QVC. I've got today here for you some premium parakeet food, net weight 1 pound, 45.45 kilograms for those of you on the other side of the earth. We've got it's got some proso millet, some canary grass seed, and some oat groats. I have to tell you something, Miss Emily Davis. I have to tell you something. That may shift the reality of our friendship and our co-hostness on this QVC channel.
Okay.
After a long day of work, we're talking 8 to 10 maybe.
Yeah. At night?
8 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Shit.
Like, at the end of the day, things are closed.
Yeah.
At the beginning of quarantine, told myself that I needed to get into better shape. I needed to get some better snacks. I couldn't just rely on, after the long shift at Kmart, I can't just go to McDonald's, McDick's, if you will. So I told myself I needed to keep something healthier in the car. It's like a granola bar, something.
Sure. That's just loose granola.
I went to Home Depot and you won't believe how cheap these are.
Loose granola.
Loose granola.
It's like
Jesus
what they're selling
himself
at Target for like
would bow
$6.
down to this.
It's
They say granola moms. I don't have any children.
Loose granola.
I just take this. I open up sometimes I cut off a corner and I cut off a smaller corner over here like a soup can so that I can just
straight. Yeah.
Like a shotgun and a beer.
Back.
Yeah. The whole package.
Efficient.
The whole pack. It's only £1. So I figure.
I mean, that'll feed you for a fortnight.
And I figure I'm going in at 8 a.m. I'm not a breakfast kind of person.
Sure.
So when I get off the shift and I'm at the end of the night, I don't really get a break.
We're back.
I don't really get a break at the Kmart. They say, honey, you take 10 of your lunch now and I'll give you 50 later. And do I ever get the 50 back? No, I do not.
No, ma'am.
So at the end of my shift, I just eat, and I'm hungry. Sometimes I keep a jar of peanut butter. I stick the peanut butter on a spoon in here and then lick it off. A little bit of crunch, a little bit of cream. And I do like the crunchy peanut butter. So an added crunch with the seed.
It's a granola peanut
it's
butter.
Really
it's
healthy.
What those kids in LA are selling in the bowls. Aki, whatever.
Nature cereal.
They're.
I'll show you nature cereal.
You don't need to spend a lot of money. You just
Fuck you. This is nature cereal. Listen, I never said that I was good at anything other than nutritionizing my body.
You don't need to hire what are them, nutritionists or whatever?
Nutritionalisms.
Yeah. You don't need to do all that.
No.
Don't read
You know
blogs
who
or
I
get
take my nutrition advice
magazine.
from? Judy. This is
The bird.
Judy.
If the birds are eating it, they're doing just fine. They've been here for millions of years.
I want to tell you something important.
Sure.
When you work at Kmart, you work in the service industry.
That is hard labor.
They aren't
That
really
is
nice to you.
hard labor.
You don't make many friends
No.
in the service industry.
No.
So when I get off my shift at 11:37 p.m.,
That is so late.
I find friendship in Judy.
Sure.
She's my
she
friend.
feeds you.
She
Your husband doesn't do shit.
She hunted and gathered this seed for me.
Your husband should be making you dinner every night, but you
I
have to
had a
resort to
husband. I had a husband.
The kids, I don't.
But he got COVID and
Are
he
you
left
feeding
me.
the kids that? He left you physically?
He took the kids.
Oh, shit. You got custody?
Yeah. I can't do this
the literal tears coming out of your eyes. And scene. That was good. That was great. Parakeet feed.
All right. Take a look away because I may
I'm just
reveal
closing
some
my
of-
eyes.
All right.
Oh my God. See, like what's funny about this is like my ex, Chad.
Show the.
Yeah. My ex, Chad, like he drove this car and like, it's kind of like, I don't like to like listen to mainstream music that much. Like,
No.
I don't mean to sound like
Right.
super contrarian right now, but like,
No, girl, I hear you.
I don't like vibe with that.
No.
And like,
It
I
just
like
isn't
to listen
right.
to like indie music, like David Bowie,
Alternative.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Harry Styles.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
indie, like not popular music.
Right.
Right. So like the Beatles, do you know who that is? Like very old music, like Cher. Like old, like the 90s, like indie music. And so like but what I was gonna say is like Olivia Rodrigo, like, she's like talking about seeing like cars and like thinking of her ex, you know what I'm like saying?
Yeah, like when she sees the cars.
Yeah, like it like affects her and like sis, like I've been there. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Girl,
like,
I know it.
I see like this. Okay, so maybe he didn't drive like because this is like a race car. You know what I'm saying?
Can I take a look?
Yeah, like
I just need to see it up close.
Yeah, it's like like it's fat. He didn't drive that, but he did drive a red Corolla. So it's like it's feel that like it does trigger that same response, like where my like the
rush.
Yeah, like I almost like I can't breathe. Like, and it's like this is so small, right? Like it's like so like
it's not the only thing that isn't small.
T says T.
Right.
Shit was small.
Yeah, I know. You showed me.
Yeah. Yeah. Like if you're not sharing your nudes like with your girlfriend.
If you're not showing your partner's nudes.
Yeah, like to your girlfriends, like of course you need like a second opinion. You could be like blinded.
And a third and a fourth, maybe.
You don't know what, anyways. So
I like to show. I like to go to the bar.
Yeah.
And just like, hey, can I ask you a question? You know?
Yeah, like honestly, like I want this like car, like I want like a fast like red car. I want it to remind me of like a guy that I like fucked, like, you know, like going home from like Club 42. Yes. Like I'm just saying, like I want it to I want to feel like rushed. I want to like remember the bag that we got, like the bag we got the other night. We just you know, anyways. So
you're so funny.
I know. Anyways, yeah, like it just kind of like reminds me of that. Like it kind of like both simultaneously gives me a rash and makes me wet.
You know what it reminds me of?
Yeah.
I once had a thing with Jason, and he put one of those in my ass.
A Hot Wheels?
He put it in my ass.
Dude, did you like that?
No.
Like, dude,
but like it was hot.
Like I've done anal, like, but it just low key kind of feels like you're shitting. So I can't even imagine like with these moving wheels on a tiny axle.
It kind of feels good.
Like I would imagine so.
Right.
Thank you.
This is
really love. This is not Comedy Central. This is not the example. This is just called quarantine has gotten to the best of us. We need to be released. Release us. Release us. Release us.
Free
release.
Free.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
What?
Nothing at all. You know.
Oh, I can't.
You know what the woke mob on Twitter told me to say? Said to me the other day. They told me that I can't be proud to be white. I earned this.
Yeah.
I earned this.
Sure.
I was rude to the grocery market lady today. I earned my skin, my jersey on this team I play for.
Right.
They tried to tell me that I had privilege because I'm white. Where's my Did you know?
You are discriminated against more than anyone I know.
I grew up in Georgia, and you want to know?
That is discrimination.
The black girls that I went to school with, they tried to tell me. They made fun of me because of the color of my skin. I have experienced racism, and that is why I fly this flag high and proud. To our Lord and Savior Jesus.
Trump, he's coming back to save us. He is.
In August.
He's coming back to save us.
You know what I heard?
He's coming down. He's going to save us.
Yeah.
He really
you know what
is.
I heard?
I pray every night to him.
I heard that the vaccine makes you magnetized. And there's no greater sin to this country than magnetism.
My job forcing me to do it. They're forcing me.
Are they going to fire you if you don't?
I guess. I don't know. What are they going to do?
We'll have to find out.
My rights.
Yeah.
They are jeopardizing my health. So.
What I like to do when I get home after a fresh purchase of a flag. Because these things are like a delicacy.
Don't drop them. Don't get them anywhere near your candles.
These people, these liberals, these nasty liberals are out here burning this symbolicalism of our country.
They don't know what it means. They don't know. They don't know what it means.
The people worked very hard in a factory over in China to make this.
Yeah.
How dare you burn the flag of our country?
They had more respect for our flag than the people living here. And if you don't like it here, then leave. You're more than welcome. You can go. Plenty of places that'll welcome you. We already have enough people here. If I'm being honest with you, we don't need more.
All I need are my friends in my neighborhood, the 4 of them. We don't need people. There ain't no people for miles, and that's the way we like it.
People are moving to our state, too. People are moving here from California. I just can't.
Them fucking Californians. We know you
want water, but
I saw a man begging for money on the side of the road, and you want to know what I told him?
What?
I told him, you can work for my company for which you have 0 training right now. Do you want it? And he said, no. I cannot believe it.
You gave him the way of life.
I told him, no. You can accept this position for this company in a line of work you've never fucking done before, or you can sit there getting money. He said, I'd rather take the money.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
I can't.
Can you believe that?
Country.
He didn't trust me, some random fucking white man on the side of the road offering him a job that he may not get.
You have the most trustworthy eyes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And he would rather ask for money than trust a stranger. Can you believe that?
Love thy neighbor.
Can you believe that?
I can't.
Anyway, that's the story of my uncle who posted that on Facebook.
Anyways. And scene.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that.
I do dirty things for McDonald's fries right now. I gotta quit with the accent. I knew it.
This one can be worn like a necklace if you want.
Will you please call contestant number 14?
Contestant number 14, please come to the stage.
Thank you.
Contestant number 14, your first question is, how would you solve the Puerto Rico debt crisis?
Yeah. Yeah, I would the Puerto Rico debt crisis, if I was in charge. I'm in charge. I would solve the Puerto Rico debt crisis by printing more money because it is needed for them.
Thank you. Your next question. If a train is moving at 60 miles an hour, how long will it take the train to move 60 miles?
So the funny thing is I go to ASU, not for math. But that's actually a good question because my 4th grade teacher actually once told me that I'm actually very good at doing simple equations like that I could be a next genius, but I'm going to school for English and political science. However, to travel 60 miles in a train, it would take approximately, if I was driving the train, about 45 minutes.
Thank you. Your final question is, if you were a dessert, which would you be and why?
If I was a dessert, I would be the Grand Sonoran Desert, because I actually learned there that my boyfriend, Derek, he smokes a thing called DMT, and on the toads there in the Sonoran Desert, you can actually, their venom, you can actually smoke it. And I feel like I can bring this up on stage in front of this audience solely because I feel we're all mature adults here and we can talk and have a healthy adult discussion about drugs. So I forgot what the question was, but the desert I would choose is the Sonoran Desert for the toad that is there, that I would get for my boyfriend Derek to bring back, although they are endangered. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I do need to inform the audience that contestant number 14 was actually just found in the bathroom, passed out. We don't know who this woman is. We will be adjourning the contest. Thank you.
Excellency.
So far, I'm loving this.
Thank you.
This is like a beginner test of our improv ability.
UCB, watch out. Okay.
Yes, girly. How'd you know what I wanted? So
I knew it's like, your wedding's coming up and, we have the bachelorette party this weekend.
So the best part about this, and I need to show you my favorite part about this. So what we've got here today is some Warm Touch warming jelly, courtesy of Natureplex. Compare this to KY warming jelly. You've got 2 ounces of personal lubricant here in this tube. The directions are to remove the cap, remove the seal. All right. Okay. So we're gonna apply.
This is a reminder, guys, that we are not sponsored by this. However, we are sponsored by MeUndies.
I fucking wish.
Not the podcast and the skit. Anyways, we're in a YouTube channel. I don't.
So give me your finger.
Nope.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, that's you.
Kelly.
I have put that near my cooter. I will never touch it again.
Kelly, just touch fingertips with me. Just touch fingertips with me. Kelly.
Kelly. No, sir. Kelly, I ain't put
just your fingertip. Your fingertip.
I ate your fish hot dog today. I am not touching this.
Don't tell them that. My God, Kelly. Anyway, Kelly got me this for after the fish hot dog. This is my favorite though. For all those times that I've had sex.
On your finger?
I don't feel anything at all, actually.
Southern accent.
I don't feel any. This is weird because it's drying up. I don't think it's supposed to do that. It is dry. It is drying up. It's almost gone. That's what I love about this lube, because what I like to do is I like to invite my partners over, and I just like to dry up inside them,
Friction.
Yeah, and then you're kind of stuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. And then when you pull it out, it's
I'm so sorry, on a side note, my OCD is so triggered by the idea of you touching that liver.
It's actually touch my finger. It's
I
gone.
know.
No, touch this finger. That doesn't have anything on it.
No, it doesn't.
And touch that.
No,
it's like gone. Yeah.
The idea is making my teeth fucking crumble.
But I just feel that you can get a more intimate experience with your partner when you dry up inside of them. Mm-hmm. Right. So
soaking, no way, drying up.
Yeah. And in WAP, Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion like to say going in dry, coming out soggy. Right. But that just wasn't enough for me. So I said, why have a wet ass pussy when you could have a dry ass bussy? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where I will end my statement.
I feel like by the year 2 of having this podcast that we should have residency in some southern state for how often we use a southern accent.
What I want to do, I kind of want dialect classes though, to where I can attune it to correct areas, because I'm sure it's a nice mixture.
I have something to show you.
I feel like I could remember a couple, Yeah. And what's really funny is I do have followers from, I believe one of them is from Georgia.
Lovely.
I don't fucking know. I've heard her talk once. So, hi.
Hi.
I
knew it. I knew it.
That was the first thing I grabbed.
I knew it. Derek, can you come here?
Yeah, what's up, Adam? What's up, Adamina?
Elizabeth is out there. This birthday party is a fucking disaster. Where's the cake?
So I
asked for an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen. What is this shit?
I thought that Adam was supposed to do that. Your brother?
Okay, not his fucking job. He's here. He got the
You
balloons.
literally just invited me to this party
castle.
20 minutes ago.
No.
Why is this my problem?
We discussed this in the Facebook group
No,
chat.
we literally didn't.
Yes, we did.
I don't have
My
a
husband's
Facebook.
not reliable. We know this. I asked for one simple thing from you. I asked for the Dairy Queen ice cream cake. I wanted Elsa from Frozen on it. That's it. That's all I wanted. They didn't have the Trolls one. They can't do that. They can't Alyssa's going to be so fucking upset. She is out there with all her fucking annoying ass friends. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
I've never liked Alyssa.
You didn't even
bring that matters.
She's my daughter.
Yeah, I fucking hate children.
I don't like your I've never liked it.
Your fucking kid's a demon, Adamina. She threw dirt at me.
Okay, she's fucking 3. So here's the thing. She's gonna
Have
remember though. This is a core
fucking
memory.
decency.
Don't you remember
I don't
from the
care.
Do you not remember from therapy? This is a core memory. She's gonna remember this. Oh, she's gonna remember. Oh, my uncle couldn't give me the fucking ice cream cake like my mom asked. I'm trying to give her.
Yeah, well, my uncle gave me a flash drive for Christmas.
I'm trying to give her the child. What am I supposed to do about that?
She can suck it. I don't care.
So you're just gonna project onto my 3-year-old child.
She threw again. The dirt throwing, disrespect.
Okay, it was part of the Montessori program. They taught her to do that. They're focusing in. She might be good at sports. We don't know that.
Give me one good reason why the Montessori program is good for your children.
How are you?
Sorry. Pretend that didn't happen. Give me one good reason why the Montessori program is good for children. You're looking at a
southern accent.
I'm not trying to. You're looking at your fucking child and she's pouring milk all over the floor, and you're gonna go ahead and say, "Good job, Erica."
What I want you to do is put this fucking lay on, man the fuck up, and go play with the kids.
Do those things really go together?
I don't care what you're saying to me right now, but you're gonna be chipper for the rest of the night, and we can take this up later. Okay.
Okay.
This is my girl's special day.
She's 3.
Shh, inside voices. This is my girl's special day.
Who's gonna hear me?
I'm done.
That was good. I enjoyed that. All right. Wow, do I really only have 2 left? That's sad. We should have gotten more. Okay.
Wait, isn't it my turn to give you something?
Yeah, I just gave you the Lays.
Okay.
What is that? Your lip gloss balm?
So
He's a terrorist. That is a domestic terrorist right there.
Oh, wait,
Slightly feral, mostly domestic terrorist. Okay.
Here you go.
Do you know what I'm holding?
It could be anything.
It's not anything. Do you need to get that? It sounds like he's eating it, whatever it is.
Thank you.
Do you know what this is?
It could be anything.
It's not anything. It's something.
Could you tell me? How are we in a southern accent? Yep.
Do you know what? I'm not. That's just you.
Okay.
Do you know what this means? Sound it out. Sound it out. Phonetically, how do you think it goes? No. Hey, breathe. Take a breath. In. Come on. One more. One more, little one. Okay, let's start with the first letter, okay?
T.
Yep, and what noise does a T make? Okay, what's the next one?
Oh.
And what noise does O make?
Oh.
What about the other one? When it says its name. Yeah. And then the next one? And S's make. Yeah, okay, what did those 3 letters together make?
Toss.
Nope. Remember the O says its name.
Toes.
Yeah. And then another T. Add it all together.
Tossed.
O says its name.
Toast.
Toast. What's in the middle?
Tits.
No. What's in the middle? What's this one?
I.
And what noises does I make?
I.
It doesn't say its name today.
E.
Close.
I.
No.
Eh.
Yeah, there we go. And then
E.
another T. So toasty. Yeah, close. And then the last part, the O. Os. So all together.
Toss it up.
So close, Emily. Toasty toast. No, you did it. You did it. Why? What? Tell me. You got to use your words. What?
I'm scared.
Why? You don't like toes?
Lactose.
You don't have to eat it. You don't have to eat it.
I gotta do it. That's why I got it. I want to try one of the pretzels with it. Are you out of pretzels?
We can go back to Trader Joe's. I do need you to know that I actually was a teaching assistant once, and I had a kid with 3-letter words. That's what they're learning is the sounds of 3-letter words, and one of the fucking words was cum. One of them was fat, and this kid goes, like you.
No, are you serious?
Yeah, I'm completely serious. They were special needs kids.
The trauma.
Couldn't really hit them.
Okay. Could have really
legally.
Let me just say, closed eyes, this texture is...
I figure we can use that too. What? Oh. What you got there?
So, Brant and I just got back from our cruise. We went on one of the Carnival cruises. He got it for Christmas. Christmas
Are they doing those again?
Yeah, no, Christmas of 2019, we couldn't go because of the pandemic.
Yeah. Oh, and you finally got to go.
We got to go.
Oh my God. Good for
exciting.
you.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw the pictures I put on my Facebook. It was special.
I'm not real big on Facebook anymore.
Oh, yeah. No, I put it on there. I put it on Instagram. I put it on everything. So you should see it sometime. Maybe it's on whatever. I
must have missed it.
Yeah. So we did go. It was really fun. Too many margaritas. It was a lot, but the kids.
I know how it can be.
Loved it. The kids loved it, and it was so fun. Yeah, they did. Yeah, the kids loved it. And
this is recent. How old are your kids?
12 and 11. 11 and 12.
Are they his kids?
No, they're mine.
You're 25.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. So, anyways, I started my period earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, so what I have been going through, I tried to go to urgent care. What?
What's happening?
What's that say? We are back. Anyways, so I went to an urgent care.
Yeah. New story or same one?
Same one.
Okay.
I went to an urgent care after we got back from the cruise, because Brant had this gnarly sunburn and the kids, they were just like heat stroked out. But I had this shit on my back. So I had to get one of these. There was nothing they could do, no cream. It's fucking barnacles. Like on the bottom of the boat. Oh my
God. You spent a lot of time in the water?
So
were you soaking a lot in the ocean?
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, we were out on the deck. I don't know how it happened. I don't know how they didn't. But all I do, I just go. If I feel it, I just go. It's really satisfying.
So hold on.
I have eczema, so it's kind of a rough texture anyway.
You're telling me You went to an urgent care. And they couldn't help you, but
they just said they sent me got one of these.
Was it a
sent
prescription?
Me to get one of these. No, they just sent me to go get one of these. Sometimes they'll tell you, just go get it over the counter, whatever. This over the counter scrape to get the barnacles off.
Over the counter.
I'm fucking done.
I lost it when you said fucking barnacles. Okay, all right. I do have a
Oh wait,
sixth
no, I have
item.
one for you.
Oh yeah. What the fuck?
Okay. This is my last one.
Can I open it?
Sure.
Hey, Alec.
What?
You want to come over after school?
Yeah, but I have to ask my mom because we're supposed to go swimming, but I can ask her if Miss
my mom said it was okay.
Call her. I have to call her first.
Do you want to go to office before you leave the school?
It's fine. We're neighbors. I can just come over for a little bit before, and then your mom can call my mom.
You want to know why I want you to come over?
What?
I got something. Like, don't freak out, but I got something really cool.
Yeah. Oh, no way.
Yeah.
No way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Where'd you get this from?
It's a secret.
This is like limited edition.
Yeah. Don't breathe on it.
I won't. That's so special. Can I hold it?
Yeah. Like, don't, like, just
just
try
hold
not
it.
to. No. Hey, Alec.
Sorry. Here you go.
Okay. Alec.
Yeah.
If you want, you can come over today.
Which one am I gonna play? I don't have one.
I have more, but this is.
But you get the new one. That's not as fun.
It's mine.
I don't have one.
I've got others.
Like who?
Like that guy.
There's no one on that. There's no one on that. There's no one on that.
No, look at that guy right there. Wait. What? That guy.
Oh.
The other one.
Yeah.
I have him. Look at. I did not know there were so many. They're collector's items.
Sounds like you have like a glottal bruise.
I have a condition.
A speech impediment.
Look. Oh my God.
Who is it?
I don't know. There's 18. So this one. Hey.
I don't even see anyone on here. This says there's someone here. There's not even anyone on here.
Alec.
There's not even anyone on here.
Look, this one, his name is Jeff Hardy.
I don't even know who that is, honestly, if I'm being honest with you.
I don't know, but there's...
My mom says honesty is a good policy. If I'm being honest with you, I don't know who that is. And they're lying because it says there's 18. I only count 17. There is a missing person here.
Should we call the police?
I guess so. I don't know a John Cena.
That scares me.
He's not even on any of here.
Well,
I don't have
sometimes I use their little fingers to itch my ear.
I'll put that in my mouth?
Not this one.
And you want me to play with it?
Can I tell you a secret?
What?
You know that thing you do with your the stylus from your Nintendo DS?
I put it in my peanut.
Sometimes I put their little hands in there.
That must hurt. It's not as smooth.
But
Smooth. I'm quitting. I'm retiring from this for you.
It's not as smooth.
Not smooth.
That's not as smooth.
I knew it. I don't even know.
They actually fit. Well, I guess I just found your new laundry shoes.
These are Kanye got these. These are new release Yeezys. They're not even out honestly yet. It's kind of a big deal that I even have them if I'm being honest with you, but you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
They look, the detailing is really.
No, yeah, it's like really sick. He put a lot of attention to detail in these ones. Not that he doesn't do that with any of them, like he really cares.
But like these ones are like.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he like, these ones were like formulated and like made specifically for like influencers. Like, you know, like,
what is that? Like, what do they do to it?
Like they only sent out these to like influencers. Like nobody has them yet. Like I'm
what do you
pretty
mean
sure.
by formulated?
Like they're like made that way. Like they're made for influencers. Like they were designed that way, like for influencers. And like, I'm sure they're going to send them to the public also, but like, look at them. Like it's kind of like a hot thing right now. Like I'm pretty sure I only know like 3 other girls who like got the box. It came with like balloons and shit and like confetti that like went off when I opened it. Like it's like like very not like him. I feel like a lot of his shit's like very minimalist, but like look at the blue. Like, I mean, they're going through a gnarly divorce right now, so I don't even know if she helped, but I'm just saying, like, these are, like, very, like, I feel like the colors are, like, very new for him.
Yeah. Is that all?
Yep.
I have one last thing that I grabbed just for fun. I want you to close your eyes. Put your hands together and then open them up in the middle. No, together, like flat together, and then open up the part between your middle finger. Yeah, keep it like that. Okay. Nope. No, keep it open.
Nope.
Nope, keep it open. It's just a lollipop.
That's just, these are like the
Why did you do that?
I wanted it to shatter. It's great. It's great. It's I just want to commend you on your acting skills today. This is really a great look here. This was our good, like, this is our first, like, real, like, obviously we improv all the time, but, like,
we've never, like, forced it on camera, usually.
Yeah, so, like, let us know who we did. Do we deserve to join a UCB class? Let me know. Those are a little small, but I think I will actually wear them.
This is disgusting. I didn't actually, like, hold these, like, this.
Yeah.
It's just foam.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Anyways, y'all, I'm so glad you joined us for this comedic time. Please let us know if you would watch us at the.
Mind you, I'd like to clarify that all of this was improvised. Even the concept was improvised. So
we didn't even know what we were
I
doing.
feel pretty good about it.
Yeah, I feel pretty great. I'm just saying.
And just so you know.
You can come over to play.
If you call your mom, we can play, Alec.
There was a man missing from this poster.
We can go into my treehouse, and I can show you how I put it in my PB.
On that note, everyone, have a wonderful week. Drink some water.
Some Waldell.
Call your mom.
Don't tell your mom about this podcast, though, because nobody
needs
to know.
Wait. Let's do back and forth then.
Nobody
needs
to
know. Bye. That was lovely. Oh my God, my ears. Eric, my ears. Hello?
Ladies, gentlemen, and non-binary friends, we have just touched down at Purgatory International Airport. Local time is 3:42 a.m. and the temperature is 69 degrees. Please be careful opening the overhead bins because a lot of extra baggage was added during the flight today. On behalf of the crew at Nobody Needs to Know Airlines, it has been our privilege to serve you. We hope you enjoyed your trip and we look forward to serving you again. Thank you once again and welcome back to reality.
You've been listening to Nobody Needs to Know with Emily Davis and Ryan J. Nobody Needs to Know is intended for entertainment only. The views expressed during this episode do not represent the opinions of any entity with which we are associated. You are responsible for your own health and safety at all times.